Are you a skilled worker dreaming of starting a new life in Canada? Imagine living in a province that values your talents, supports your growth, and offers a clear path to permanent residency. Welcome to Canada Immigration Matters. I'm Pius Ekwulugo, RCIC. Today, we dive into a golden opportunity for skilled foreign workers. Manitoba's provincial nominee program, Mpnp. With new draws happening this year and strategic recruitment initiatives designed to bring international talent into critical industries, this could be your moment. Whether you're a healthcare professional, farm worker, tech expert, or tradesperson, Manitoba is calling. The province just invited a new batch of candidates under its skilled worker overseas stream. So the question is, are you ready to be next? Recently, Manitoba held another round of invitations for skilled workers outside of Canada to apply for a provincial nomination. Candidates were invited by the Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program, Mpnp, based on their skilled work experience, candidate ranking scores, and participation in special initiatives. Mpnp draw results. On May 29th, the Mpnp held a draw under its skilled worker overseas stream, issuing 30 letters of advice to apply, LAAs, to candidates who can apply for provincial nomination. To be considered for this draw, candidates needed to have a minimum score of 606 based on the Mpnp's unique scoring system and been invited to submit a candidate profile to the Mpnp via a strategic recruitment initiative. Of the 30 LAAs issued in this draw, 5 were issued to candidates who also had an active express entry profile and a job seeker validation code. The Mpnp advises that if a candidate had a score higher than the cutoff for this draw but did not receive an LAA, it may be because the candidate indicated that they had taken an approved third-party language test but did not provide a valid test number in their expression of interest, EOI, or their test results were no longer valid at the time of the draw, or the candidate indicated that they had received an invitation to submit a candidate profile to the Mpnp via a strategic recruitment initiative, but did not provide a valid invitation number in their EOI. The May 29, 2025 Mpnp draw, what it means. On May 29, 2025, Manitoba issued 30 letters of advice to apply, LAAs, under the skilled worker overseas stream. Only candidates with a minimum score of 606 Mpnp scoring system, participation in a strategic recruitment initiative, valid language test results, and active express entry profiles and job seeker validation code were selected. Why is this important? Because it means Manitoba is not just selecting random applicants, they're targeting individuals who are already job-ready and employer-vetted. That's why proper documentation, test scores, and employer engagement are critical. Understanding the Mpnp. Manitoba's provincial nominee program is one of the most dynamic and employer-responsive immigration programs in Canada. In 2025, despite national-level cutbacks, Manitoba still has 4,350 provincial nomination spots, and over 1,800 have already been issued. This means there are roughly 2,900 more chances left this year to get nominated. But you must act strategically and quickly. One of the strongest routes? The skilled worker overseas stream, especially if you're part of a strategic recruitment initiative. What are strategic recruitment initiatives, SRI, and how can candidates be considered for them? Strategic recruitment initiatives are special employer-led processes that allow employers in Manitoba to nominate foreign individuals who have work experience and critical skills that are in short supply in the province. The program allows employers in Manitoba who have an immediate and ongoing need for skilled workers to recruit international candidates. The initiatives allow employers to fill persistent labor gaps while also allowing foreign nationals the opportunity to gain permanent residence, PR. To qualify, employers must meet the eligibility criteria for the positions they are hiring for and complete the province's ABC recruitment process. Once approved, these employers can submit the profiles of candidates to Manitoba's Employer Services. Candidates must meet both the program-specific criteria and also show the ability and intention to settle permanently in Manitoba with a full-time permanent or long-term employment offer. To be considered for a strategic recruitment initiative, candidates must meet all of the following requirements: be between 21 and 45 years old. Applicants must have completed post-secondary education where required by the employer and occupation. In selected pilots, on-the-job training may be accepted. You must possess at least 2 years of full-time work experience within the past 5 years in an occupation related to the job being offered. Applicants must have adequate language proficiency based on the skill level of their occupation. For jobs in Tier 0, 1, 2, or 3 occupations, applicants must demonstrate a minimum language proficiency equivalent to a Canadian Language Benchmark, CLB, Level 5 in all abilities, in either English or French. For Tier 4 or 5 occupations, demonstrate a minimum language proficiency equivalent to a CLB Level 4 in all abilities. All candidates must achieve at least 60 points under the Mpnp's assessment grid, which awards points based on factors detailed above, to qualify. Preference under these initiatives is given to candidates willing to settle outside the Winnipeg metropolitan region. Let us move to the in-demand occupations list. The in-demand occupations list provides a regularly updated listing of which occupations qualify as in-demand in Manitoba. Many occupations on the list are limited to specific skilled streams of the Mpnp, and candidates must meet the specific criteria and requirements for one of the specific pathways listed under each stream. Candidates working in an in-demand occupation will be prioritized during expression of interest draws. Let us address an important question. What are the current Manitoba employer needs? As of 2025, employers in Manitoba have an immediate and ongoing need for skilled workers to recruit international candidates, and what are the occupations needed? The Manitoba Immigration website and other local job boards, like Job Bank Canada or Workopolis Manitoba, provide updated lists of employers with immediate openings. In-demand occupations. Many sectors, including technology and engineering, healthcare, education, and skilled trades, are known to have high demand for skilled workers. Here's a general overview of the occupations. Typically, the employers most in need are involved in the industries below, and here are some of the key occupations most commonly in demand. Healthcare. This includes nurses, medical technologists, physicians, and long-term care aides. It also includes registered nurses, medical laboratory technologists, personal care aides, physicians. Construction. Skilled trades, such as construction project managers, carpenters, electricians, and plumbers. Others are civil engineers and heavy equipment operators. Technology and engineering. This includes software developers, IT project managers, network administrators. Others are software engineers, database administrators, system analysts, architects, cybersecurity specialists, and other IT roles. Education. Secondary and elementary school teachers. Agriculture, agribusiness and food processing such as farm workers, agricultural equipment technicians, farm workers, and food processing technicians. Transportation. This includes heavy-duty mechanics and truck drivers. Skilled trades such as plumbers, electricians, welders, carpenters, and machinists. Manufacturing. This would include welders, machinists, and industrial electricians. Hospitality such as chefs, cooks, and restaurant managers. Others include business, finance, and administration occupations, natural and applied sciences and related occupations, occupations in education, law and social, community, and government services, occupations in art, culture, recreation, and sport, sales and service occupations, equipment operators and related occupations, occupations in manufacturing and utilities, as well as rural in-demand occupations. How to find an employer in Manitoba. Looking for Manitoba employers who can nominate you? Many Manitoba employers have ongoing needs for skilled workers, often recruiting internationally. To find specific employers and occupations, you can explore resources like job boards, the Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program, and industry-specific associations. The province of Manitoba has a high employment rate, and companies are actively seeking new employees. Key resources and information for finding employers. Here are some helpful platforms and resources for finding employers and understanding what's needed. Job boards. Websites like Indeed and others offer job postings for various occupations in Manitoba. Industry associations. Organizations within specific industries like technology, healthcare, or skilled trades may have resources or lists of member companies that are actively recruiting. Manitoba Immigration and Multiculturalism. You can visit their website at immigratemanitoba.com. You will see the link in the description area. Explore the Mpnp website. Review the Employer Direct Recruitment Pathway Guidelines and identify participating employers. Job Bank Canada. This government portal provides listings of jobs across Canada, including those in Manitoba. Manitoba Business and Trade Services. You will see the link in the description area. Local recruitment agencies. Many recruitment agencies in Manitoba specialize in skilled labor and may assist with matching candidates to employers. Use job boards. Filter by location, Manitoba, and keywords for specific occupations or industries. Filter job sites like Indeed.ca with keywords Manitoba PNP, employer sponsorship, farm worker, RN, etc. Network within industry associations. Reach out to professionals in your field to learn about hiring opportunities within their networks. These resources can connect you with employers who are already participating in the employer direct stream. Manitoba is a land of opportunity, but those opportunities won't wait forever. If you're ready to start your journey toward Canadian permanent residency, now is the time to act. The Mpnp, especially through strategic recruitment, is your fastest route. At Chugo Immigration Services, we specialize in helping clients just like you secure provincial nominations, navigate strategic recruitment, and meet eligibility requirements. Let us help you turn this opportunity into a permanent future in Canada. See you in the next video. Until then, stay informed, stay focused, and stay ready. Thanks for watching.